Good afternoon. It's coming at 4 o'clock. Just got back from Dindy's. I just arrived home, yeah. I mean, that's a long drive, I know. A long walk. Walking from Dindy's to home was about a 40-minute walk. Every day I walk back home. Good exercise, obviously. Surprisingly, I'm in the 260s. I've been eating junk food like for the past 2 months. I'm in the 260s now. It's actually weird. Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. That's why I'm going to apply to the McDonald's. Because I don't think I can take dishwashing for another year, man. It's very, very tough on the body. And that's why I have no motivation to go on the treadmill. I haven't went in like 2 months. Yeah, I'm going to go eventually. I want to lose this weight, but because I work, dishwashing is so tiring, my body's so tired. It's fucking tiring, man. Yeah, man. Like now I work Saturday, Sunday at Cocoa Fruity. Saturday I'm alone. It's busy. It's tiring dishwashing, man. Yeah, hence why I'm going to apply to McDonald's. If I get the job, I'm going to give the Cocoa Fruity boss a 2-week notice. Yeah, sorry, I got another job. I love working here, but dishwashing is too tiring on my body. I'm doing another job, man. Dishwashing is fucking tiring, yeah. Obviously. Some sour. So if you don't like wearing Cocoa Fruity, I like wearing Cocoa Fruity, but dishwashing is very tiring, and they make the Cocoa Fruity. They make the dishwashers do all the work, man. I'm the only one who has to clean. Obviously, well, the kitchen guys clean, but I have to take out all the garbage all the time. I have to wash all the dishes. I'm saying I have to take out the oil. The kitchen guys don't even take out the oil. They make me take out the oil because they're fucking lazy, man. When like I shouldn't have to take out the oil. Like you're working in the kitchen. Why the fuck do I have to take out your oil, man? I'm sorry, I'm lazy. Yeah, they're fucking lazy. They make me do everything, man. It's unfair, man. Yeah. Yeah. Dindy's is not that bad. Dindy's is not, for me, I like working at Dindy's more than Cocoa Fruity. I have more fun working there. Cocoa Fruity has a nicer kitchen, a nicer dish, more room for the dish pit, as you guys saw. I like working at Dindy's more than Cocoa Fruity. Cocoa Fruity is fucking a lot of work, man. It's crazy. Dindy's is also a lot of work, too. I wash a lot of dishes at Dindy's, but yeah, I'm sidetracked. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my video yesterday. I talked about my book, Xanus, my masterpiece. Well, I haven't show us more. No, man. I don't want to spoil over you. You'll see what I mean when I read my book. I don't want to spoil over you, man. I'm sorry? Will Zane's really be the best fantasy novel written? Yes. You're looking at the best fantasy novel written. You'll find out what I mean when you read my book. I already showed you sneak of my book. You guys don't understand why my book will be the number one fantasy novel in the world. Beat out Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, all those books. Way of Kings. Better than all those books. Better than all those books. As I showed you guys sneak peeks of my book, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, man, how do you do it, man? Every time you show us snippets of your book, I'm impressed, man. Like, your book's so entertaining. It's interesting. I know. When I told you I had the gift, I wasn't playing around, guys. I have the heavenly gift. And so my book is so entertaining because I have the heavenly gift. You guys probably didn't believe I was that gifted. And then once you read a section of my book, you're like, holy shit. There's something about Ivan's book, when I read it, I'm hooked and it's fucking entertaining. Yeah, my book's a masterpiece, man. And the whole book is like that. The whole book is like that, yeah, man. Yeah, it's constant entertainment. Yeah. My whole book is like that, man. Yeah, man. I'm a really buffer, man. Did you really write what you show us? Yes, guys. I'm not lying to you guys. What I showed you, I wrote it. I'm not lying. I wrote it, man. With no help. Holy shit, you are gifted. Yes. When I told you I have the heavenly gift, I wasn't playing around. I'm gifted. Yeah. That's why Xanus will be a masterpiece. And that's why the gates want to control your brand, Ivan. They're not touching my money. Zero. That money's for me, VJ. It's not for you. You're not touching my billions on my book, man. You have your trillions that you make around the world. And your tens of trillions you're like, I don't know, your 80 trillion, 100 trillion, your bank, whatever it is. The billions off the book, I don't know, the 10, the 15 billion, the 15 billion off the book is for me, VJ. You're not touching it. That's my money. It's not yours. You just agree. Psychopath. Yeah, man. I'm not going to let you take my money when you won't even let me touch your money. And then after the evil you did in my life, are you crazy? You're not touching my money, man. Zero, man. That money's for me, VJ. It's not for you. I'd rather wake up 1 million and have you do it, man. No way. I'm not selling to you, wicked man. You guys are wicked people. I want nothing to do with your Hollywood system. I don't want to sell to you guys. I'm out keys. I'm going to sell to you. This money, the Xanus brand is mine. Xanus is mine. Xanus is my brand. It's not yours. You didn't remember what this is my property, my rights, my IP, my brand. You're not touching it. No. Yeah. You have to be bold with gates, even if they scare you with threats and everything. Just know that you have power over that. All you gotta do when I pass away, I'll wake up 1 million. You're literally gonna wake up 1 million in the hospital. So all you gotta do is just go through that horror and wake up 1 million in the hospital and have the gates do you and steal all your money, man. They're never gonna let you be a millionaire. It's not gonna happen. The gates are consumer. They're crazy people, man. The proof is VJ. VJ sold out. She has the keys to the game. She's only worth $12 million. The gates have a psychotic envy towards us. They won't even let VJ be worth her $50 million, $100 million because they're crazy people. That's why I came with the keys. Of what the gates don't dupe me, man. They're gonna dupe you if you sell, man. They're gonna give you peanuts. Oh, pay me, VJ, maybe $2 million, $5 million a movie, and steal our money. They duped us. They steal our fucking money. That's why I give you the keys. That way you can have your own money, Ivan. And the gates don't dupe you. Something there. Because even when I'm king, the situation's so serious. Even when I'm king and VJ's queen with me, obviously, me and VJ cannot touch a dime that gets money. They won't let us touch a dime of the money because we didn't sell to them, obviously. But because I own the Xanus brand, I made my $50 billion off the book. That money is ours. And then with the $15 billion, me and VJ can start our own business. The only way me and VJ can make more money for ourselves, we have to start businesses with our own money. We can't touch the gates' money. We didn't sell them. The gates will never let me touch a dime of their money because they're crazy people. That's why I came with the keys, so I can have my own money. My own source of income, because the gates are never going to let me touch their money. And if I sell, they're never going to let me be a billionaire. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? That's why I came with the keys. So the keys don't dupe me. No, I said, yeah. VJ, Ivan, how's money made off your book, by the way? I'm like, you want to know, VJ? I don't want to know. I made $50 million. You made $50 million off your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. Yeah, she's giving that you look. Are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yeah, I'll share it with you, man. Relax, man. Chill. I'll share the money with you. But I decided we live because I'm the one who saved your ass. It's fair. I'm the one who wrote the masterpiece and made the money for you, and I saved your fucking ass. Hence why I choose where we're living in Vancouver, Canada. That's where we're living forever, obviously, right? That's for me, VJ, gonna live forever in Vancouver. Yeah, VJ, we're living forever in Vancouver. I don't want to move out of Vancouver. We're gonna live in Vancouver forever. Obviously. Some Sarah? Yeah. And I'm talking to you, VJ. Even though I'm gonna save your ass and everything, you really, really piss me off. Every time I work, I always hear you fucking moaning, man. You don't fucking listen. That's why I'm gonna get my girlfriend, lose my weight. And if I get my girlfriend, you give me hell, I'm gonna ignore you. I'm not gonna take you seriously because you're gonna keep seeing those guys bang on my back. You hug them, you let them caress you, let them kiss you and fuck you. You say you love them, they love you back because you're fucking evil. And you think I'm gonna listen to you when I get a girlfriend. You're fucking crazy, VJ. I'm gonna get my girlfriend. I'm gonna ignore you when you cry to me because you're a crazy woman. You want your full cake. I think it's okay for you to have moments with these guys. Oh, okay, me now one chick. That's the way you think, VJ, because you're fucking crazy, man. He is a crazy woman, Ivan. Just ignore her when she cries to you every night. She's just a crazy woman. She doesn't listen. After she cries every day, she says she loves you so much. She texts the guys and fucks them after that at their house. She's fucking crazy. I hear her mourning every fucking day, man. So her just is a crazy woman, yeah. That's why I can't take you seriously when you cry, man. I ignore you. Now I listen to music when I sleep. That way I don't really hear her annoying crying. Because I can't stand her crying. It's getting really annoying. I just ignore her. This girl's crazy. She's reprobate. After she cries, she's going to text the guys and fuck them out of that. She's a crazy woman. That's how I'm going to get my girlfriend, VJ. If you give me hell, I'm sorry. Karma's a bitch. I'm not going to listen to you, man. Ivan won't do that to me. I'm like, VJ, I already asked Emmanuel on a date like 2 years ago, man. She rejected me. And she said yes. I would have been hanging out with her to this day, man. I'm not kidding around with you. I'm actually going to get that chick at Indies, and I'm not going to, show you pity when you cry because you don't listen. You fuck the guys too. There you go. Don't hang him, son. Yeah. Don't hang me, Jim, son. Yeah. Now I understand why your stepmother told you book's #1. Yeah. When they sat me upstairs 4 years ago, my stepmother told me, Ivan, your book is #1. And Hollywood would love this, Ivan. She told me that. Hollywood would love your story. They'd be all over your story, Ivan. I know. But I'm not selling to you, I don't want to be in Hollywood. Why the fuck would I be in Hollywood when I can start my own film studio better in Hollywood with VJ? I make $50 million off the book. I can start Sky Entertainment with VJ. A film studio better in Hollywood. I can fund it for more money. Fund things for $2 million. Give Peter his $2 million budget for 3 volumes. Or I'll give some, yeah. I get the chosen Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system. I get them out of the Hollywood system. They work for me, and I pay them more than what they make in Hollywood, obviously. When I start Sky Entertainment, obviously with VJ, right? Yeah. Yeah. How much do you think you'll make out of your book, Ivan? 10 to 15 to 20. 10 to 15 to 20 billion. I think maybe 10 to 15 billion. I'm gonna say maybe 15 billion bucks I make. As I was shocked, we shocked. Ivan, you made $50 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. Are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yeah, I will share it with you, man. Relax. Are you gonna share mine with you? I'll share mine with you, Ivan. Yeah, I'll share mine with me too. Because VJ wants a piece of my billions, obviously, off the book, right? She doesn't know it's like to be a multi-billionaire, VJ, man. She's rich, she's a multi-billionaire, but she's not a multi-billionaire. Living a multi-billionaire life means you can have your, $650 million house, your high-end cars, $1, $2 million, $500,000 cars, your own private jet, $350 million private jet, your own nice yacht, living life, staying at the best suites, yeah. Buy nice clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you really think your book will be a public embarrassment when you release it? Yes. Yeah, a public embarrassment in the industry. Yeah, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You read sneak peeks of my book, and you guys now understand why it's a public embarrassment. I guarantee you guys were shocked when you read my book. Holy shit, There's something unique about Ivan's writing style. His book stands out. It's so entertaining. His characters jump on the page. Yeah, you see a difference when you read my book and you read these other fantasy novels, right? My book is a more entertaining read because I have the gift from the heavens. And that's why I'll be a public embarrassment when I release my book on Lulu when I'm a king, obviously. And the world reads it. Yeah, I even wrote the best fantasy novel written. Yeah, I did. I wrote the best fantasy novel written. A masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah, man. Fix my couch. I'm gonna buy a new couch on Amazon, right? On Amazon, they have like nice couches on sale for like 40, 50 bucks. I'm gonna order one. Maybe next paycheck I'll order a couch. This chair is like broken. They bought it from the thrift store, right? Like 14 years ago, 2010 they bought it. 15 years ago they bought it. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. So when the Gates read your book, they were shocked. Of course they were. That's what my stepmother told me. Yeah, your book's #1, and Hollywood would Hollywood would love your book, Ivan. She told me that, man. I'm not lying to you guys. My stepmother actually told me that. She said your book's #1, Ivan. And they know what they're talking about. They own the Hollywood system, right? So they told me, yeah, Ivan, your book's #1, and Hollywood would be all over this story. Yeah, and you guys now see what I'm talking about when you read sections of my book, right? It's a masterpiece, man. It's an entertaining read, and it's a fucking amazing story when you read it, man. But the brand is mine. I'm not selling out the Hollywood system. I don't want to be in Hollywood. Why the fuck would I sell when I can start with the money I make off the book? I can start my own pharmaceutical with VJ, independent of Hollywood system. I'm a bear in Hollywood. And we can fund Xanus for $2 million. I can get Peter Jackson and Gibson out of the Hollywood system and pay them more money than what they're ever making in Hollywood. And the Hollywood actors. Why the fuck would I be in Hollywood? I have my own keys. I don't want to go to Hollywood. Hollywood's not for me, man. Yeah. I want my freedom, VJ. I don't want to be a dirty slave in the Hollywood system sharing with the world. No fucking way. Some Sarah. I mean, bluffing. You separately tell that. No, guys, I'm not lying to you. She told me that, man, when they sat me upstairs. Your book's #1, Ivan. And they own Hollywood. They know what they're talking about. Yeah, your book's #1, Ivan. Hollywood will be all over this story. Yeah. In other words, if I sold out and I traditionally published, God forbid, we're paying Roundhouse, obviously, and Hollywood, the Hollywood companies would have a huge bidding war for the Xanus brand. Warner Bros, Disney, Universal, Paramount will be fighting to get the rights off Penguin Random House for my book, man. It'd be crazy, man. Because my story is the best fantasy novel written. They all want to get a piece of that brand. I want to own this brand, yeah. Obviously. But the brand's mine. I have the keys. I'm not selling out. I have my keys. I'm going to self-publish this. I'm not selling out traditionally publishing. No fucking way, man. I don't want traditionally published. I don't want those guys touching my story and taking all my money when they're only making that money because of my keys. They're going to dupe me, yeah. I don't need Penguin Random House and all these big book publishing houses to open the door for me. I can open it myself. I have the keys to the kingdom, man. And so I'm going to self-publish things on Lulu, obviously. It's my brand, right? Yeah, my business, right? Yeah. 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 So you think the world was shocked, Ivan? Yeah, I guarantee when you guys read my book, you were shocked, obviously. You were shocked by how unique my writing style is and how entertaining my book is, right? Just like I know you guys were shocked because when I read my book for the first time, I was very shocked. And I knew I wrote the best fantasy novel ever. I knew it. Because I've read other books, but yeah, there's something unique about my writing that stands out. The characters jump on the page. When I told you 4 years ago, now you guys believe what I'm saying is true when you read my book right now. I have your characters jump on the page. Yeah, they jump on the page, man. That's why my book's a masterpiece, man. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, man. It's a masterpiece, my book. A little raw as some of the dog, as you guys caught, obviously, when you read some of my book, but still better than these other fast novels that you read, right? Hence why I told you, I guarantee you Penguin Random House, Macmillan, Scholastics, all the big book publishing houses, I wish Ivan can sell out and come work for us, man. He's fucking gifted. He can tell an amazing story, I know. But I don't need you guys. I have my own keys. I can open my own door. And I don't need any help with my story. Because Brandon Sanderson, George R. Martin, J.K. Rowling have help from the best editors in the business when they wrote their books. So I'm saying, when they wrote their books, they had help from the best editors in the business. Whereas Ivan did everything himself, and those editors are the best in the business, and Ivan's book is better than all their books, because those guys don't have the heavenly gift that I have, obviously. They have the earthly gift, they don't have the heavenly gift. That's why my story is special, because I have the special gift from the heavens, obviously. I have the heavenly gift. That's why my book's so good, obviously. It's entertaining, right? Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. I have to start going over volume 3. I have to go over volume 3 to fix up the dialogue, obviously. I'm going to go over volume 3. Yeah, I'm just lazy right now. I mean, I have to go over all of volume 3, obviously. I know I went over like volume 3 a couple months ago, last year, but I'm going to start continuing and go over it more, obviously. Because before I send to the proofreader, I have to make sure the dialogue is all fixed. Like, you know who's talking and all that stuff. I have to fix that, obviously, before I send it to the proofreader, right, to proofread my book. I have to save like $2,000. Yeah, which I could save. I just gotta be serious with my savings, obviously. Like today, I didn't buy beer. I just bought one pack of smoke, so that way I save more of my money. And yeah, I also have to pay the $800 to the government because the gates are working people. They sabotage my tax. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you're fucking cocky, man. You think your book is better than Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. Well, guys, I showed you snippets of my book, and what book is more entertaining when you read it? Is Way of Kings, Game of Thrones, and Lord of the Rings more entertaining than my book when you read it? No, it's not. Yeah, my book's more entertaining read when you read it, man. You're just hooked reading the book, man. Guys, I'm not lying to you, man. When I say my whole book is constant entertainment, I'm not lying to you guys. It's constant entertainment. It's a fucking masterpiece, man. Some sections are not as good as others, obviously, but they're still entertaining enough to keep you hooked. Turning the page, right? Yeah. I could show you one more scene. Maybe a landing chaos scene, I don't know, but I don't want to spoil the story for you guys. But I can show you one last time, and that's it, because I don't want to spoil the story for you, obviously. Show us volume 3, Ivan. No. Volume 3, I'm not touching that. I don't want to spoil the story for you, man. Yeah. I don't know, the wolf scenes more entertaining than the human scenes? No, they're not. The human scenes, in my opinion, are more entertaining, but the wolf scenes are still entertaining enough to hook you, obviously. Yeah. I can show you the Lithia chapter. Alright, what about Toxic Colonists? No, I don't want to show you that. I can show you the beginning of the Lithia chapter. Okay, I can show you the beginning of... Well, I'm not going to show you the part when Sirius tells Takis to change identity. I'll skip that part. I'll show you the part when they meet Eli. Yeah, I'll show you this part. I skipped the beginning of the first couple of pages because I don't want to spoil what happened. I'll show you this scene here when they meet Eli. Not sick, guys. I won't show you anymore. And when you read this, you're going to be hooked again. Dude, my book is sick, man. Yeah, read that. Oh, you skipped a bit the first couple of pages. Yeah, because I don't want to spoil story for you when Takis talks to Sirius. Right? I don't want, you guys already read the first pages of that, but I don't want to spoil story for that. You can read this here. This is when they meet Eli. And this is when Takis... And you see how Taki's a cocky, arrogant prince when you read this. Yeah. You can read that. Pause and read it. And that's it, guys. I'm not showing you more. I don't want to spoil story for you, man. You'll see when I read my book. I'll show you... I made a typo here when Papari shouts Tactius in this scene, and he's supposed to say Colonius. I have to fix that typo, obviously, because they don't know that his name is Tactius, right? When you read this section here, I have to fix the typo, obviously. So ignore the typo when Papari says, like, Tactius, hold yourself together and stuff. He's supposed to say Colonius. I have to fix that typo when I edit my book, right? When I go over my book again. I just have to fix it, and then when he says Colonius, when you read this section here, right? Pause and read that. When you read this, guys, you're going to be hooked again. This is a Lithia chapter, which is arguably the best chapter in volume 2. Or you can argue Takis or Colonius is better. Pause and read that. And this scene here, and that's it. Okay, you can read this, and I'll show you the scene when they see Lithia for the first time, when Job shows them their rooms in Eli's house, right? Read that. Oh, my batteries are 50%, guys. I'll get the charger upstairs. Oh. This is the beginning of the Lithia chapter. This is all I'm going to show you guys. I won't spoil story for you, man. You can pause and read that. And then... I'll show you this scene here. This is when they see Lithia for the first time. Takis meets Lithia in that other passage when they're in the back of the hall that I showed you, but this is when they see her for the first time. And Takis is in awe. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Read this here. And that's it, guys. Read that here. And that's it. Read that. And that's it. And when you read that, guys, you're going to be hooked again because my book is a masterpiece, man. When I tell you my book is all entertaining, I'm not lying to you guys, man. It's constant entertainment. And that's it, guys. I don't want to show anymore. I don't want to spoil stuff for you, man. That's why I skipped the first 2 pages when Sirius talks to Takis about the other stuff, right? I didn't want you to read that. I show you the scene when they meet Eli, they meet Job. He's like, these are the most skilled blacksmiths of the land. And Papyri's intrigued, obviously. And this, sir, is Eli's humble abode. I've only seen my castle. Yeah, Takis is an arrogant prince, obviously. But in that scene there, I said Papyri shouts Takis. That's a typo. I have to change it to Colonius. Because they don't know his name is Takis. I have to fix that typo, obviously. That's the only thing I gotta fix. Go in that scene, I changed the word Takis to Colonius. You guys caught the typo, right? There's a typo there, obviously. Yeah, your book is sick. I know. My book is a masterpiece, man. It's a fucking masterpiece. When I meet Lithia, oh my god, who is that? She's beautiful. Very. Every man would love to get their hands on her. And I was saying, yeah. When you read the book, Lithia is known for her beauty. Her rare beauty, obviously. That's why VJ is perfect for the role, because VJ has rare beauty. She's a perfect woman, obviously, right? Yeah, that's why VJ is good for Lithia. Yeah. And Takis is known for being very handsome, too. And so I'm very good for Takis, too, because I'm the perfect man. Yeah. You and VJ are both God, right? We have the perfect gene, right? Yeah. Yeah. Easy, Ivan, I love your book. I know my book is sick. And that's it, guys. I'm not showing anymore. I don't want to spoil stuff for you, man. You guys have already read enough sneak peeks of my book. That's enough. I don't want to spoil stuff for you, Samsara. And when you read that, guys, you're going to be hooked again because my book is a masterpiece. Yeah. Alright, how do you do it, man? Your books are entertaining. I told you guys I have the heavenly gift. That's why my book is so entertaining. It's a masterpiece. Well, I'm not showing you anything in Volume 3 because I don't want to spoil story for you. Volume 3 is when the plot gets very deep. Takis is in agony. It's a dark episode of his life. And that's why I wrote a masterpiece. He's in agony. His friends and family members are crying for him when he's in prayer and agony like Jesus. Yeah. Think something like Jim Caviezel's Passion of the Christ in agony for the movie when you watch it. Because Eric, that's a devil. I'm bringing the demonic characters to life. Yeah. I'm bringing the demonic characters to life. Yeah. So sorry. I'm really starting to get at this. I'm really starting to get annoyed at this whole farmer thing. Yeah, y'all sick. I know. Takis is an arrogant prince. He hates being Colonius, the farmer boy, but he has to play along to protect himself. That's why Eli couldn't believe he was a Princess Xanus. They locked him and threw him in a dungeon. We don't know who this man is. Throw this imposter in a dungeon. He's an imposter. He's a thief. Throw him in a dungeon. That's why Cassius had to convince Eli to release Takis, obviously. Takis was what? They couldn't believe, the Solomons couldn't believe that the prince from the northern Hadley Kingdom would come to the Curse-South. That's why this random person who claims to be a farmer says he's a prince. They can't believe it. They just can't believe it. That's why they always say that cannot be. That cannot be. Yeah. 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 Alright, your book is sick. I know. My book is... Ivan, what's the best chapter in your whole book? That's a tough one. Me, the way I see it from my book, I rank the best chapters per volume because it's tough to rank the best chapter in my entire book because it's tough. They're all really, really good. What I do is I rank the best chapter per volume. Volume 1, I'd say probably In Search for the Prince is the best one. Or you can argue 22 Years Later is better, but I personally like 22 Years. I think 22 Years Later is the best one in Volume 1. Volume 2, I can't choose. It's between the Lithia chapter that I just showed you, Takis or Colonius that I showed you when she's like, Father, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? That man, and also the exes of Saphius. When they talk to Joe, they're well fed. He's not. Yeah, that's the exes of Saphius. That's a tough one. Volume 3, my favorite's Walking with the Ancestors. That's my favorite one. Walking with the Ancestors. That's an amazing chapter. Because that's when you have the answers. I won't spoil the story for you. Walking with the Ancestors. That's what's my favorite chapter in Volume 3. Obviously. Yeah. Ivan, is Belle weird in your book? Yeah, she is. She's very weird. I can show you one more scene when Lithia talks to Belle. And she convinces Belle that Tachys is the prince, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to skip the scene with Job talking to Mary. I go, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Okay. Okay. I can show you this scene here, and that's it. This is when Lithia convinces Belle that Tachys is innocent. And you see how Belle's a weird chick in this scene. When you read the dialogue, she's weird. Yeah. I'm going to skip the Job scene with Miriam and who is I won't spoil over you. You read this here. Pause and read it. And that's it, guys. I won't spoil over you, man. You'll see what I mean when you read the book. This is Attack as a Colonial chapter, which arguably the best one in Volume 2. Or you can argue Lithia one's better. It just depends on how the art hits you. But read that here. And you see how Belle's weird. But Pari is a guilty man. Yeah, she's fucking weird, Belle. She's a weird chick. Then I'll show you this in here, and that's it. You can read this section here. And that's it. Yeah. When you read that, you're going to be hooked again, because my book's a masterpiece. No, your book is sick. I know my book is sick, man. It's a masterpiece, man. Fucking masterpiece. Yeah, man. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and get more coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Scary, don't wait. Don't hate this. I hope you guys enjoy this show. Alright guys, I'm back. Going to get some coffee. I have to use the bathroom too. Yeah. Can you see how Belle was shocked? She's like, she's like, Lith, that's crazy speech. No way is the Prince of Xanus wandering these parts. We're in the South. Yeah, the Southerners always had that reaction. Now they think it's crazy. Belle thought Lithia was crazy, thinking that Tactius was the Prince of Xanus. You know what I'm saying? She's like, so he's the son. Yeah, the Southerners have heard stories about Tactius the First over the years, right? Obviously, right? Yeah. And Belle, because Lithia's Belle's best friend, she trusts her with her life. When you read that section, Belle also believes, convinced, she believes. But the other Saladins don't believe, obviously. Yeah. And I showed you the other scene when Tactius meets Eli, and they show him the rooms, they see Lydia for the first time, and Tactius is shocked. Who was that? She's beautiful, and he's like, very. Every man will love to get their hands on her. Yeah, I'm now sick. I know. I've only seen my castle. It's a he. It's a he. And then Papari's like Colonius. He says Tactius, not Pasha, but I have to fix the typo. He's supposed to say Colonius. And he's like, he misjudged my horse. Yeah, he's a cocky, arrogant Prince Tactius. Yeah, when you read that chapter, right? Yeah, it's actually funny. Your book is sick. Every time you show a section of the book, it's fucking entertaining. I know. My whole book is constant entertainment when you read it, man. It's a masterpiece. And now you guys understand what I'm saying is true, man. I showed you enough sneak peeks of my book. You guys understand why my book will be the best fantasy I've ever written, man. It's a fucking masterpiece, man. The characters up on the page, yeah. Ivan, Belle sounds like a weird woman. Yeah, she is. She's a very weird woman. That's why Ariana Grande is good for Belle. But Pari is a guilty man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 Your book is sick. I know. My book is constant on him. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Xanus is number one. It's number one, man. Number one. Yeah, man. The book worth billions, man. It's a masterpiece, man. The best fantasy novel ever written, man. It's a masterpiece. Yeah. You see in that passage how Lithia believes what Tactius is saying is true. She convinces Belle to believe that that Tactius is the Prince of Xanus, and she's like, "What about your father? You have to convince him." Yeah, Lithia has to try her best to convince Eli, but Eli's not convinced. That's why Cassius had to convince Eli that Tactius is really the prince. Obviously, when you read that section, obviously, right, in 2 chapters later, Acts of Saphius. Yeah. Your book is sick. I know. My book's a masterpiece, man. Every time I show you sneak peeks, you guys are hooked, right? Yeah, I know. It's constant entertainment. It's a masterpiece. My book. It's a fucking entertaining read. And that's it, guys. 0. I'm not showing anymore. I already spoiled some of the stuff for you. I don't want to spoil any more story for you, man. You'll see how you read my book. I won't spoil story for you. I'm sorry. You'll see how when you purchase my book. So I don't want to spoil the whole book for you. And you guys know what happens when you purchase it. I'm not going to show you anymore. You'll find out what happens when you purchase the book and you're looking at the best entertainment ride of a lifetime, man. A fucking masterpiece, yeah. 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 Holy shit, I mean, you are gifted. Yes, guys, when I told you I'm a gifted storyteller, I wasn't lying. I wasn't playing any games. I'm gifted. You guys probably thought I wasn't this gifted, right? Yeah, maybe Ivan's book's not that good, and I showed you sneak in my book. Holy shit, Ivan's book's entertaining. Yeah, it's an entertaining read. It's a masterpiece, man. It's the best fantasy novel ever written, man. And when I told you it was better than Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and Way of Kings, I wasn't playing around. It's a more entertaining novel than those books. Those books have richer world building, richer descriptions of the lands and the characters, richer word choices, better poetic words, but their story's not as entertaining as mine. And my story's richer, my characters are better, and my story is a more entertaining story. At the end of the day, it comes out to entertainment. If you entertain the reader more than another book, then you wrote the better novel, obviously. You're the better author, obviously, right? Yeah. Yeah. Some Sarah? Oh, I work tomorrow at Denny's again. Oh, fuck, man. Fucking time. I get Thursday off. Then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. I'll get a nice paycheck. I got like a $700 paycheck. I'll go for you. A nice paycheck next week. Nice paycheck, yeah. Nice paycheck right now. Yeah. Yeah, I see your point with the South. The Southerners just can't believe. Yeah, that's why even when Lithia told Belle, I believe he's a Princess Xanus. She's like, Lith, that's crazy speech. Like, why will the heir wander these parts? We're in the South. Like, what the fuck would the prince be doing here? That's why she said that's crazy speech, Lithia. Yeah, the Southerners are all shocked when Takis claims he's a Princess Xanus. They just can't believe. But Lithia has the faith, as you read in that passage, right? She believes. But the other Southerners don't believe it. They can't believe that the prince from the Holy North would come to the Cursed South. Prince Ivy looking at our masters, and he gets thrown in a dungeon. They don't believe he's a Prince of Xanus, stuff from the Holy North, Heavenly Kingdom. I'd be looking at our masters. This is where the rings. I know, Prince Red Lord of the Rings. It's very Lord of the Rings. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. I haven't chose Volume 3. No. Volume 3 is when the story goes into another direction. It gets very deep and dark. I'm not showing you shit of Volume 3. I don't want to spoil story for you, man. You'll see what happens when you read the book. I don't want to spoil story for you. When you purchase my book, right? Yeah. My ebook I'll sell for $22. So all you guys who are not book nerds, who don't like paying $85 for the print, you can pay a cheap $22, which is affordable for you guys. You pay your $22, you can read the book on your laptop, and you get your popcorn, your takeout, and you enjoy the book, obviously. Or if you want to get the beautiful print I showed you yesterday, the Lord of the Rings, something like that, Lord of the Rings red book on Amazon, you can get the beautiful print for like $85. But if you don't want to pay $85, just pay $20 and read the ebook on your laptop, right? If you don't want to pay the $85. But the book nerds like having a collection. They're going to pay the $85. I'll pay the $85 and get the print. But for the print, you might wait like 2.5 weeks for the book to come in the mail. And you have to avoid spoilers. Your friends and family might be tempted to spoil it for you. You have to be careful with that. So people down the streets can spoil it for you. Did you read Ivan's book, man? Holy fucking shit. Hey, man, don't spoil it for me, man. I didn't read the book yet. Yeah, you got to be careful with the spoilers. Because when I released my book for the world to purchase, you're looking at a crazy buzz around the world buzzing about my book, man. It's crazy. Behind the scenes. Everyone's like, Ivan, I loved your book, man. You wrote a masterpiece, man. Holy shit, you're gifted, Ivan, I know. Ivan, that's the best fantasy novel I've ever read in my life, I know. Like, Ivan, you're number one, man. I enjoyed your book more than Jared Tolkien's Lord of the Rings and Brad Stein's Way of Kings, George R. R. Martin's Game of Thrones, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter, I know. My book is a masterpiece, man. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and get the charger because my battery's low. I don't want the phone shutting off on me. I'm going to go upstairs and get the charger. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. to charge my phone. My battery's low, right? Yep. Just charge the phone here. Put the charger in my phone. Okay. Oh. Fuck. I fucked up the charger. Is it still working?